Well, hello everybody, and today I just want to go through, well, we were looking at some of the sort of old stuff that we had, and I found a box, this box, and I thought, oh, what's in there? Well, imagine my surprise when I opened it up and I found my first video camera. Here it is. It's yeah, it's the JVC digital mini DV tape camera with the flip out screen, all modern stuff, but it's fully digital on mini DV tape, which I had back in the year 2000. So this is like 17 years old. Of course, it's all, whenever you want to use it, it's got to be connected to a power supply because the batteries have gone. I mean, not been thrown away, but they just don't work anymore. Yeah, so it was really good. When I got it, it was a really good quality, and I thought, well, have I got any old films? And in the same box, along with an old hard drive, this Western digital book thing, I found some old sort of cable ties and Ethernet cables and all sorts of stuff like that. Oh, and even a couple of HDMI cables as well. I found like 15 mini DV tapes, and to give you an example of what's on it, just what's this? This is a film of my son Peter playing football for Shoreham versus Wick. So he played for Shoreham at one point, and there's other tapes. I'm just going to say a couple of those. More Peter playing football. Australia 3. Now this is back from 2002, March 2002. This is the third Australian holiday tape, February, March 2002. So we took this on holiday with us, and it's got some, well, it's got to have some fantastic memories. There's a lot of the kids playing football and a lot of Australian. Oh, there's one here of Ballarat. Ballarat is a sort of an old historic mining town outside of Melbourne, a little bit, quite a way out. But we went there for a day to spend time looking around the old sort of gold mining town, and just seeing that tape brings back some great memories. The tape that's in the camera at the moment is of our holiday to Land's End. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this back and try and capture it back into my MacBook in iMovie, and I think that should play. So this is the sort of stuff that I filmed back then. I'm going to turn the volume down. Maybe I'll turn the sound up actually, and I'll show you some of the stuff that I used to film back then. So here's a quick grab. You'll see this on camera as it comes through. A movie of a movie. That's Wendy just there. Yeah. So, but it's this is Land's End. So anyway, it's quite good quality image. Let's just stop that. Yeah, stop it. Yeah, it's quite a good quality image, and I'm hoping that I can work out how to get that into my MacBook. And I bought a cable because it goes from what they used to call a J-lip connection or a Firewire, as it turned out to be, or a 1394 connection. But that's that mini DV sort of connection. Looks like a mini sort of USB-C type, but it isn't. It's a digital video, but that goes digital video into Firewire 400, and then I had to buy. Yeah, here's the madness, right? This big cable, right, was like less than £4. Then this Apple product, you know what I'm gonna say. This was like £25, because this goes from Firewire 400 to Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt, as you may or may not know, is a proprietary Apple sort of invention connector, which they use for all sorts of stuff now. So yeah, so I bought the cable. I have done a little test to see if I can get footage from the camera into iMovie, and it does import it, but I don't know where it's putting it. So I imported about like 15-20 seconds of video. Now I can't find it, so I don't know. So I'm gonna have to do a lot more investigation, but as I say, I've got like all of these tapes. Australia, yeah, more Australia, more holiday. There's just like there's 15 or 20 of these tapes. Oh, Antwerp. I know that I have never been to Antwerp, so I think this might be a tape that my son Ben, or our son Ben, videoed when he went to Antwerp. Oh, I'm sure it was, but there's, yeah, more football. It's just like going to be really interesting to see what the hell is on this tape from like 15 to 17 years ago. Anyway, the camera was great back then, not quite as easy to use as the ones today, and I'm sort of surprised that I've still got it. Yeah, Cornwall holiday. So it's just general holiday tapes. So what I'm going to do is just take a bit of a snapshot of these. I'm going to import the whole lot, and then just do a little bit of a early 2000 compilation, and you can see a bit of what, well, certainly a bit of what Wendy looked like, because I wasn't really used to filming myself, and Wendy didn't really use the camera back then, so you'll see what she looked like, but maybe not what I look like, because I would have had short hair, clean shaven, because I was into the project management thing back then, and had to look all corporate. Yeah, so so that's that. So that's what I'll be doing, probably over this weekend and many weekends. Problem with importing video is that these are 90-minute tapes, so you have to sit and wait for 90. Well, you don't have to sit and wait, but you have to wait 90 minutes for it to import. Now I don't know whether that's going to be that successful or not, but I think, you know, even if I have to import it like 15 minutes at a time, that'll be fine, because, you know, I think it'd be quite expensive to send the things away and get them back on DVD. If anybody knows out there of a cheap way of transferring mini DV, like, and I'm talking cheap, like, can I send them away for 50 quid and get them back on DVD or CD or whatever? If it's, you know, if it's going to be like 20 quid a tape, I'm not interested, because that's like going to be 200, 300, 400 quid. Not interested. But if you know of a cheap way of getting that done, put a link in the comment, or actually tell me that you know where, but don't put links in the comments because they get trapped by YouTube spam filter, and I sort of don't get to see them unless I go looking for spam, and I never do. So yeah, if you know of a thing, yeah, put it in the comments below, or, you know, send me a comment on the Facebook group. Facebook group message is here, so the link just there, so you can sort of go to the Facebook group and put it in there. The link will go in okay. But yeah, that'd be helpful, and you'll get to see some of what we happy travellers used to look like when we were happily travelling to Cornwall and Australia. Anyway, it's getting late on, although it looks quite light in here. Luckily, we've got movie studio lights dotted around Nikita Chloe. We've got that light up there. Oh, you can't see that light. That nice hair light up there is it's little spotlights in the corner of the lounge. You'll see that one over there. Yeah, quite well. It's quite nice lighting. Anyway, that's enough of techie nonsense about lighting. I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.